In this video we will see the top 5 most powerful countries and will also discuss the reason of their strength and power in details. Let's begin to start. 1. America's Army was a series of first-person shooter video games developed and published by the U.S. Army, intended to inform, educate, and recruit prospective soldiers. Launched in 2002, the game was branded as a strategic communication device designed to allow Americans to virtually explore the Army at their own pace, and allowed them to determine whether becoming a soldier fits their interests and abilities. America's Army represents the first large-scale use of game technology by the U.S. government as a platform for strategic communication and recruitment, and the first use of game technology in support of U.S. Army recruiting. 2. The Armed Forces of the Russian Federation, Russian, Armed Forces of the Russian Federation, Вооруженные силы Российской Федерации, commonly referred to as the Russian Armed Forces, are the military of Russia. In terms of active duty personnel, they are the world's 5th largest military force, with at least 2 million reserve personnel. 14, 15, 16, their branches consist of the ground forces, the Navy, and the aerospace forces, as well as 3 independent arms of service, the Strategic Rocket Forces, the Airborne Forces, and the Special Operations Forces. 3. The Republic of China Army, ROCA, previously known as the Chinese Nationalist Army or National Revolutionary Army 2, and unofficially as the Taiwanese Army, 3, is the largest branch of the Republic of China Armed Forces. An estimated 80% of the ROC Army is located on Taiwan, while the remainder are stationed on the Penghu, Kinmen, Matsu, Dongsha, and Taiping Islands. Since the Chinese Civil War, no armistice or peace treaty has ever been signed, so as the final line of defense against a possible invasion by the People's Liberation Army, PLA, the primary focus is on defense and counterattack against amphibious assault and urban warfare. 4. The Indian Army is the land-based branch and the largest component of the Indian Armed Forces. The President of India is the Supreme Commander of the Indian Army, 3, and its professional head is the Chief of Army Staff, COAS, who is a 4-star general. 2 officers have been conferred with the rank of Field Marshal, a 5-star rank, which is a ceremonial position of great honor. The Indian Army was formed in 1895 alongside the long-established Presidency armies of the East India Company, which 2 were absorbed into it in 1903. 5. The Imperial Japanese Army, IJA, Kujitai, Shinjitai, Romaji, Dainippon Teikoku Rikagun, literally Army of the Greater Japanese Empire, was the official ground-based armed force of the Empire of Japan, from 1871 to 1945. It was controlled by the Imperial Army General Staff Office and the Ministry of War, both of which were nominally subordinate to the Emperor of Japan as Supreme Commander of the Army and the Navy. Later an Inspectorate General of Military, Army, Aviation, became the 3rd agency with oversight over the Army. During wartime or national emergencies, the nominal command functions of the Emperor would be centralized in an Imperial General Headquarters, IGHQ, an ad hoc body consisting of the Chief and Vice Chief of the Army General Staff, the Minister of War, the Chief and Vice Chief of the Naval General Staff, the Inspector General of Military Aviation, and the Inspector General of Military Training.